you a Guild Wars 2 new player? Or are you just new to Fractals and trying your best to get all of the things before the next week to get your legendary hands? And you're doing your Fractals and suddenly think, wow, why are people not going the other way and instead jumping into the lava on this Fractal? I don't get that. Why are people standing there just waiting for something to happen and then we have to ult/GG to die and appear somewhere else? What is happening here? Well, in this video, we're going to go through all of the quick play skips for Fractals so you're not as confused whenever you're doing them. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. And let's get into it. Here's what you have to understand about Fractals. They're very, very fast. Most of the meta strats for them imply just skipping certain mechanics or even parts. Now, every one of the Fractals have things like this. But now that everybody is doing quick play, the new players are getting a bit confused because they don't know what this means. They don't know that in Molten Furnace, you literally skip everything around here. They just walk the entire Fractal until the end. And let me be real, you don't have to play like this. Fractals can be done slowly, but realistically, when you're getting into Fractals, you kind of realize that the way that people play it is very, very fast. And even though I completely agree that veterans should take their time to explain these mechanics to new players, I also understand that, well, this gives the powers to the veterans that will be in random pucks, and not everybody is like that. So in case that you're a new player and you want to know these mechanics, these skips, to understand how they work and actually go super fast in Fractals, which is kind of what the game mode is about, well, let's go through them. First of all, let's talk about the one that we have right here. So in Molten Boss, you usually just go around and skip every one of these ads right here. You do this entire run without dealing with any of them. Usually there's a Mesmer who teleports right down there, which is actually pretty cool, I think, and puts a portal for everybody in the party to just skip the entire thing. But most of the time that's not gonna happen in quick play, so you just go in here and walk and avoid all of these enemies. And the end of the passageway, you're gonna see the last boss that you actually are gonna have to kill, and you're gonna see that there's gonna be one little guy protecting one big guy. You want to kill this one that makes the big one invulnerable, and then kill the big one, and this will end the entire event and you'll be able to cross the bridge. I'm gonna die here though because I'm alone. That's the entire point of this Fractal. Then you're just gonna do it normally, and at the end boss that is right here, you want to kill the boss with a jetpack, because this way the other one gets empowered and you can kill it on melee without having to get pushed out of the arena. For Urban Battleground, there's not that many skips. You just go straight to the gate and focus on bursting Dolphy as fast as you can, so you can just, you know, not get hit by this lava that is coming on top of you. On tier 1, there's not gonna be an issue. Just burst this boss down and keep going on the Fractal. There is a special thing that you can do, a special jumping puzzle some people do, that they climb this little building right here and just jump over, but it's kind of complicated and most of the time it doesn't really work, only if you're really good at the game. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to find one of the streets that is open and go to the middle of the thing here. If someone makes it faster than you, you can type in the chat /GG and boom, you're gonna die and gonna be able to retry from checkpoint, getting you to the next checkpoint. Or you can use a new feature to use just a waypoint that now is in the map, which is very, very cool. For uncategorized, a big thing is gonna be this jumping puzzle. In order to do it, you're gonna have to kill these harpies, which are very annoying because they knock you back. But what you can do instead, and what... Okay, I died, but... what most people do is that they just ignore them. They reflect the arrows, they stability through them, they ages through it, and they just do the jumping puzzle with swiftness, as whenever you get into combat, your movement speed will be slower. What some people also do is put a portal at the top and then drop down just like this and pet the other part of the portal right here and then teleport back. Super cool. And this way everybody else can come to the top. Now if you do kill all of them, you will get a checkpoint right here, so it's kind of a meme skip. Just before this boss Old Tom, what you can do is a lot of people do this in order to not do the next jumping puzzle. They bring a character with a huge leap like Dragon Hunter, Great Sword 3, and then jump over, just like this. Now, I can't do it on Hammer, on Warrior, but that's what they do. It's kind of hard to do, but you can definitely do it. Then they climb up to this little spot right there, and then they slash GG. So they get the checkpoint, and everybody else can slash GG, and then get to the top as well. Snowblind doesn't really have that many, or at all. Just come in here, put the little piece of wood in the bonfire to lit it up, melt this, do the boss here by putting fires on these little campfires, and then after that you just kind of run to the boss. A lot of people maybe stay and kill some of the enemies. You just have to run, and then get to the boss and be done with it. Don't really kill anything. Molten Boss, Kinfall, and Deepstone don't really have anything, nothing that I would mention in this video, as they would any skip here is completely unhinged and you won't see an epilogue. Volcanic has the same one I was talking about at the start, when you just, after the cinematic, you just drop to the left side instead of going through the hallway, and try your best to not miss and die, just like I do here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And then you drop again and just walk to the boss. If you die in the meantime, it doesn't matter, just GG, and this will make you get to the boss as quick as possible. Everybody slash GGs and gets to the boss. Now for Etherblade, there is a few, they're pretty unhinged as well. You can, with certain classes, teleport from here to skip this entire room. It's a pretty good skip, not really necessary honestly, because you can just, you know, do the puzzle, but hey, sometimes people do that. So if you see that this entire puzzle just disappears, it's because someone teleported here and flipped the switch in order to, well, play the puzzle. Now we have one fractal left, and this one, it's a very annoying one. It's kind of surprising that they put it on Quickplay, because a lot of things can go wrong. And we're of course talking about Cliffside. This one is one of the best fractals ever. I really love it. Like, I love this little guy. You have to like get him out. Just on his feet, you're gonna get a cultist hammer, and there's gonna be multiple hammers when you're playing with more people. And what this hammer does is that whenever you kill something with this hammer, you get a special ability, as you're gonna see right now. When I kill this, here we go, you got Seal Breaker, and what this does is that you click on one of these seals and you use it, boom, and it does a little bit of damage to it, and you just continuously do this. Now when you're playing on more than tier 1, this hammer will kill you the more you take it, which is very bad. You're just gonna signify this little red thing on top of you. But on tier 1, you can actually just keep having it forever, and I don't really see any reason why not having more than one. Ideally 2, because in many parts of this puzzle, you're gonna have multiple seals, 2 in particular, so you wanna just have one person in one side, another person on another side, and then just killing the seal. If you miss this hammer, you can talk to the displaced researcher that will be all around this beautiful fractal. I said, I lost my hammer, please get one for me. And it'll teleport the one to you, and you can just pick it up, and that's entire fractal. Whenever you actually get to the end of these little puzzles as well, there'll be change on the sides that you can press F on to deactivate all of the traps that you can get hit by, like this one right here. This is very important, because otherwise you're gonna make it to the top, people are gonna start doing their jumping puzzles and they're gonna fall, and you're gonna be there waiting for them. If you use the chain, they'll get the checkpoint, the traps will disappear, easy peasy. Also, the traps can be blocked with Aegis or just run through with stability, so you can use that too. And there you go, that's the entire thing. There's no many other fractals. Oh, but maybe we should talk about these 3 that we have to do in Incurse Investigation, Stabilize, and Classics, as they are part of the achievement this week. Yeah, let's do that. Solid Ocean, it's just a big jumping puzzle. You just want to skip the entire thing, not kill anything really. You can definitely kill stuff, by the way, as everything in this guide. You can just take your slow, but what most books will do, it's just they will run around, they will jump, they'll evade the attacks of the enemies. Get to this part, you'll get a checkpoint, and then you're gonna have to fight the boss. The boss is a fucking weird boss. You can't really hit it, you can only kill the ads. And, well, you kill a few of the tentacles and more tentacles will appear. But what's gonna happen as well is not only you're gonna get a few tentacles, but you're also gonna get something else. These little golem colossus guys. And you have to kill them, because whenever you do, you will get this reflecting crystal. And you can just wait here for the boss to attack you. You're gonna see it right now. Here he comes. Here he comes. You can see a big red thing on my head. And the reflected crystal will get a reflected orb. And you can just send it to it and do damage to it. You're gonna have to continuously do this. Kill the little colossus. You don't really have to kill the tentacles, but it's nice to clear them up so you don't have to do you don't have to deal with them. But the important part is to kill the colossus to get those crystals. So everybody that can get targeted by this gets the crystals and does damage to the boss. Swampland, oh my god, Swampland, guys, it's a nightmare. So what you have to do here, and there's a few strats. I have trauma on this fractal, guys. There's gonna be these 3 little clefts, and there will be 3 wisps you're gonna have to get yourself and move them from their place to here. The thing is, things like this, they're very far away. So you have to walk through them. You can jump into these little trees to go through them in an easier manner if you're not bad like me. What is happening? There we go. Because sometimes when you actually get the wisps, you're gonna see that the entire thing will change. Oh, we got lucky, but sometimes in here, this very spot, there'll be a wall that will appear to prevent you from going to the next place. There will also be, look at that, immobilization because there's a little trap. You don't want to get hit by the trap. You can bring stability, stun breaks, mobility abilities, everything that makes it easier for you to get here. Now in tier 1 you have a lot of time, so it's not a big of a deal, but yeah, there you go. Also, I don't have footage for this, but on the last boss, it will only be burnable when the boss is inside the big circle. Otherwise you won't be able to do any damage to it. Important. And in underground facility, there's not really any skip. There is one, but it's like unhinged, so don't do it. Usually what people do is that one person goes to the top on this side, opens the door for everybody, then another one goes to this side, opens the door for everybody, and then everybody gets to here. After that, one person will have to stay on this side, pressing this black, and another one on this side, pressing the other one, and then a third one operating the control panel, so they can open the door to get to the next part. After this, there will be a boss, and 1 or 2 mini puzzles. One, you have to carry bombs, the other one, you have to carry bombs as well, just for different sides, and then you get to the boss, where you will have to put the boss in one of these 4 little spots to make the lava fall on top of them, that someone will have to operate at the top, making the boss vulnerable and being able to kill it. Pretty easy. But there you go. That's the entire video, guys. Very chill one. These are not hard fractals, but I know some people sometimes get confused on how to do them, or some of these small little things that you're gonna have to consider. And hopefully this helped you a little bit. If you have any questions, of course, leave me a comment down below and I'll answer it. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch. You watch me live every morning. See you around. Love you all. Ciao.